Nollis, that surely is the most frustrating game of the season because you guys had the win there, great second half, and then to see it just evaporate in that fashion.
Yeah, obviously again very disappointed. I mean, we were on the attack the whole time there. I thought we scored tries, 70-10, and unfortunately got a red card and lost the game.
Well, that red card was extremely costly. We gave 7 points up, crucial time in the game.
Yeah, we had a minute at the cosh at the moment. We had opportunities to score in the second half. I think that we played well. And that 7 points was there for us to take. It's difficult in this whether you catch up to 7 points. And, we played well, and unfortunately the turnaround at the 7 points was costly.
I was going to just follow up on that. I mean, you as a coach, you see when you're key, when you're senior guys, do something like that at such a crucial moment.
Yeah, look at his. It's 21. I mean, at the end of the day, look. There's a lot of things I can say, but it's unfortunate. I mean, his intent wasn't to hit the guy in the head. He did it previously, and it's something that he's been, penalised for now. And I mean, I think he had an excellent game and played well, and unfortunately, he made a mistake that, couldn't get a winner out of it.
Just saying that, Nollis, on the positive side, though, there was a lot of fight within the team. I mean, you spoke about passion and playing for passion and pride. There was plenty of that, especially in the second half. There was a lot of intent.
What if you take 62 points in the previous game? You make a couple of changes in the side, you make 3 debutants in the side, you bring a guy like Stoney in, hasn't played for 6 weeks rugby, and he was our man of the match tonight. And you could either do one or two choice things in life. I said to the guys beforehand, is you can go sit down in the corner, they can kick, everybody can kick it, that everybody's been doing this whole week with us. Alright? Or you come out and fight. It's the youngest Super Rugby side we've ever put onto the field. I'm extremely proud of them. I think they fought for 80 minutes. We played against a side that's so experienced. They've won the last 8 games. Very good. We had the win, and we lost it, unfortunately. But I'm very proud of the guys came back from 62. And you're playing our captain, how old are you, what? 21. I still in John. I mean, coming from that and leading the team excellently as he did, I mean, that shows a lot of character from the guys. And that shows you the passion and the pride the guys play for. Last week wasn't the performance that we wanted to put up. It wasn't something that we wanted to do. It's something that we didn't foresee. But the guys knew today they want to come out, and you've got 2 choices in life, and as I said, they took the right one.
Ons het nou Stoney genoem, maar al 3 losse spelers het heel groot verskil gemaak in verlede week.
Ja, ek's baie ek kom al aanpad saam met Janus, en Janus het vir my gespeel vanaf hy 15 is. Ek ken hom al vanaf hy 15 is. Stenkom is my kaptein gewees op junior vlak, Ander en ek kom ook nou al rukkie saam. The massive potential, great rugby spelers, en hulle is vanaand tot hulle reg gekom, dink ek. Teen Dixon en al daai man, ek dink hulle was baie goed.
Verlede week gesê, emosies en so na die game, jy moet eers dink oor die saak, maar dit behoort redelik maklik te wees nou nie. Het leierskap wat ek jong oukies gehad vandag wat leierskap gewys het, en Andrew en Stoney, ek meen dit is nie die toekoms.
Ek het vandag 'n Andrew boodskap gestuur, en so ek sê ek kan seker maar hier sit vandag en die verkeerde goed en die regte goed sê. Maar ek voel ek praat altyd die hardheid. En ek het vir Andrew vandag gesê dat hy gaan nog lank die Bulle se kaptein wees in Super Rugby. Nou ek lank hulle my lewe al weg is, sal hy nog lank dit wees, want hy is die tipe karakter en die leier. Ek het hom, my doel was laas jaar met hom, dat ek hom gaan bloei en ek gaan hom reg deurbring. Hy sal in 2018 sal hy skitterend wees. En hy het huge potential in die Bulle te met iets in hom wat ek great leier gaan. Dit is great.
Alles moet voel vir RG. Wat is jou boodskap om nou gewees in die kleedkamer?
Nee, ek kan nie dit nou op camera sien. Nee, ek is baie lief vir RG, ek het met hom sien en goed. En hy het 'n fout gemaak en die ding is met Erglands, hy kom so lank paad saam met hulle. Jy praat vir 21-jarige kinders van my kant. Wat moet speel teen mans. En ek het hom seker later so staan so ek hom met skop. Soos hulle en daarby kom, maar ek het baie tyd vir hom, baie en hy sal leer uit. Hy sal leer uit.
How's he feeling?
Hy's obviously feeling bad. I mean, he knows how important it was for me, for the team. He's feeling, you know, he's feeling down. But I mean, and I said to him afterwards, I said, actually, I love you very much. You've got to learn from this. And apart from that one mistake he made, he had a really, really excellent game.
A word on Lizo, a word on Stoney. I mean, those guys really picked up their hands.
Look, I think it was a team effort. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm so proud of guys. I said on change when I got here, everybody was so down. They really wanted to win this one for the fans, and for their families and things. They really wanted to do that, and I think we were just. I thought we had it, but unfortunately. But I mean, Lizo played well. A guy like Tony Yankees, whose career was dead, really played well in the Super Sport Challenge Cup. He came back. He played well. He's playing excellent. The youngsters putting up, and I had a discussion with Tinus de Beer this week, and I told him, Tinus, you know, he's got to deliver now on the Super Sport Challenge because I want to play you in the Currie Cup, so you got to deliver, and the youngsters are delivering. There's a lot of guys that played well. I'm happy with them. I'm happy. Disappointed by the loss. I'm happy about them.
Well, first half, sorry, they kicked a lot more than you, but I think there was something like 70 kicks in the first half.
Yeah.
Both sides, was that more the conditions? Because in the second half, as soon as these guys started picking game and playing around the fringes, they found a lot more space.
Not the whole plan was the first half. We kicked sometimes from bad positions. I think Tian made some errors in where he wants to kick and things like that, and put us a bit under pressure. I knew they were going to kick a lot. They kicked the most of all Super Rugby sides, close to most of all of them. They're very good with Aaron Smith from the base. They're very good from that. So we knew that it was going to be a battle, and especially the conditions were bad at one stage. But our kicks was too long, got back for a scrum, and then kick off too long, got back for a scrum. So I think when Tony came on, it made a huge difference with attacking the line, playing guys in the space.
Hoe was dit vir jou? Wat sê jou coach oor jou speltyd, oor jou leierskap en wat vooruit?
Ja, ek dink dit is baie emosionele dag vir my. Ek dink dis in 'n mate is dit 'n droom wat waar geword het vir my. Ek is baie dankbaar vir die geleentheid wat aan my kant gekom. Ek dink is meer emosionele dag omdat ons span so groot verwagting gehad het vir vandag. Om uit te kom en dinge te verander. Ek dink ons was 'n bietjie ongelukkig op die dag. Maar ek bedoel soos coach gesê het, as jy 62 punte vat laas naweek en jy kom na die naweek uit en jy fight en ouens steek hulle hande op, maak dit tog aan die einde van die dag bietjie makliker, maar tog baie teleurgesteld.
From your point of view, it's another game where opportunities in the 22 again, just not able to put that finishing touch. You know, the team just not able to finish off. From your point of view, can you put a finger on what the problem is? How do you deal with that? Because it must be hugely frustrating.
Yeah, we had that opportunity just before halftime, which had a good line break. I think if we capitalised there before halftime, maybe it was a different game. Same in the second half. Came the 22, put them under pressure, gave away soft penalties. Yeah, frustrating day. You can't put.
Ek sê van
Nollis, just obviously the week, you were under a lot of pressure, and there was a board meeting on Thursday night, and there's a lot of questions this whole week, as you say, people kicked you guys while you were down, etc. Are you confident, one, that the direction you guys are going in now with the younger guys is the right one, and second of all, that you've got the backing from everywhere where you need to have the backing?
I fully believe in all the youngsters and all the players that we have in the squad. As I said from the beginning, that you either make a choice in life is you play on the field and make sure you're number one, or someone else will come down the line and take it. I think the guys showed very good how good they are, the youngsters, and how eager they are to play. So support and backing, I believe that I had the backing from the board from day one. I still believe they back me. Obviously I know it's not a good season and a decision needs to be made. And as I said previously, the board appointed me. I always said 2018 the youngsters will come through, but obviously the season has not gone how it is, and I respect the board's decision if whatever decision they take.
Do you feel that the pressure maybe with this performance has lifted a little bit?
No. I don't think so.
Maar in die eerste helfte, een paar geleenthede lyk of julle amper nie die selfvertroue het nie. Daai skop van was dit Skoeman geweest wat hy dat overlap geskop het. Jy het in tweede helfte kom julle terug en dit lyk soos of julle selfvertroue speel. Dink jy hierdie game gaan vir julle daai selfvertroue gee vir volgende week se Jukskei en julle begin julle weet nou julle kan dit doen?
Ja, ek dink in 'n mate van die begin van die week af het ons daai vertroue gehad, daai positiwiteit met die paar nuwe ouens wat in was, ons baie positief van die begin af. Ek dink is klein oomblik in die game wat aan die ander kant toe gaan het, was dit dalk 'n ander stukkie, maar dit is maklik om na die tyd te sê. Het was 'n moeilike omstandighede, maar dit is vir altyd spanne so. Ek dink net as ons klein goedjies beter ge-execute het op die dag, penalty hier en daar nie afgestaan het, was dit dalk 'n ander stukkie.
Tevrede met die skram?
Ja, kyk, as jy laas naweek so geskram was deur die Crusaders en terug te kom in sulke weer so te skram. Ek voel regtig vir my veral van agteraf het ek regtig gevoel ons het was baie dominerend in die skrams. Ons lynstaan was baie goed, so kan nie fout vind met dit teenoor laasweek nie.
Ons bedrag vervelend gelyk of hy tuis is op hierdie vlak. Goeie.
Ja, dis goed. Dis ek dink vir die seisoen, jy het so baie vaskopeserings gehad, maar en jy weet Beertjie het oorkom geseer toe, moes jy dan toe 'n leesseer gekry daar in die oefening. Ek terug hier so uit, ons het altyd die geleentheid gehad om vir Trevor 'n release te gee nie. Ek voel wel en ek sê dit regtig, Trevor se toekoms is op vaskop ons kyk vorentoe. Ek dink hy doen beter en beter en beter en meer om daar gaan speel, hoe ouer hy word, hoe beter gaan hy word. Maar dis buite my beheer. Ek dink Koenraad van 4 in sy debut van maak vandag. Ek het by Cheetahs gaan laas jaar en ek dink regtig, ek nou verlede week die eerste keer gespeel in die Supercup Challenge en hy het regtig skitterend gedoen. Jy weet hy is beweeglik, hy kan die bal speel. So ek dink hy's 'n groot toekoms.
Nou is julle voor die tyd toe julle besef het gaan nat wees, het julle so hoop gegee dat julle met die speelveld meer gelyk is. Of sê julle verkies het om op 'n droë veld?
Die ding is hanteer, ek dink is 'n mindset. Ek dink ja, foute sal twee kante wees. Ek dink die Highlanders speel, as jy gaan kyk hulle speel altyd dieselfde bereik. Hulle sal die boks van 9 af, hulle sal altyd onder druk sit daar, so hulle speel nie eens bereik nie. Ek dink dat dit geen verskil gemaak het. Vir my was een ding belangrik geweest en dis hoe die spelers uitkom speel. Want ek bedoel, ek kan lelik uitgegaan het as die ouens nie mentally op was vir dit nie. En dis ek so trots op hulle is. Hulle het regtig uitgekom en beklei en gewys hulle het passie vir die trui en hulle voel die seer van verlede week.
Andrew, obviously besides the disappointment of losing the game, you guys must be much more hopeful as players going forward, especially playing the Lions next week.
Yeah, I think we can take a lot of pride, a lot of confidence out of this game. Next week's not going to be any easier down in Joburg, so we have to be up from it from Monday, coming back, be positive. Like Nollis said, if you're going to lay down, everyone's going to kick you, so you've got to keep on fighting, week in, week out.
Do you feel as if you guys are doing enough now to turn things around? I mean, I know it might be premature to say that, but I mean, judging by the second half.
Yeah, I don't think you ever done enough. I think we're going to keep on working harder, putting much more time in our video sessions, everything. Yeah.
Wat is permutasies op die lys, op die puntelys? Die leeu's is waarskynlik daar, maar met 'n paar dinge wat reg speel en 'n paar bonuspunte vir julle kan julle dalk nog net maak.
Ja, ek dink
iets waarna julle kyk.
Ja, nee, kyk, ons praat gereeld daaroor, maar ons faktor is om seker te maak jy weet ons kom uit die naweek en speel en kry punte. En ons het hy 3 druk gesê met right 4 punte, jy weet ek ons sal nog met verdedig want hulle is 'n span wat speel tot die einde, maar jy weet dat 17-10 al het hulle skoor jy nog kan jy nog beklei het en ek dink ons het heeltyd momentum gehad, ons was heeltyd daar gewees. So ja, die volgende stap sou wees om maandag weer reg te sit en seker maak ons speel 'n baie goeie leeu'span met maar ek dink 13 games in 'n ry of 10 games in 'n ry, ek weet nie of hulle dag gespeel het nie. Hulle is baie vol selfvertroue, hulle speel al lank saam, so dit gaan 'n taak wees, maar ek voel nog geen speel. 7 dae in Super Rugby is baie lank tyd. Ons het dit nou net gewys. Dis 'n baie lang tyd in Super Rugby. Enigiets.
Well, listen, just I mean, not to preempt things, but Tony is part of the 23, so I mean, the chance that he can play against his brother, that's must be something also exciting as well.
Yeah, no, I think Tony worked hard. I mean, Tony had his, there's no secret in him either. Tony has had his ups and downs in life, and he's been working really hard, got into shape, he's been humble, did everything we said to him, played in the lower divisions, and he took his opportunity to do it. And I'm very happy with him. I'm proud of him. And it's most probably will play against his brother next week. So he's a good rugby player.
Nollis, do you feel vindicated for the tough decisions you made this week?
I would have liked to win, but I would have liked to win. I mean, we need to win, and that's the only thing I get measured on. I don't get measured on building relationships and things like that. I get measured on winning. Yeah, what I believe is that the guys that I pitched, but we should have won the game.
Nollis, verlede jaar moet dit nog gelyk.
Koos, jy kan enigiets vra. Jy skryf met anyway wat jy wil.
Verlede jaar 50 punte het die lees gevat op beloftes.
Ja.
Hulle aan Spark toe. Hoe voel jy waar ek jy span vergelyk met verlede jaar?
Ek dink as nie geopwees nie en reg wees wil ons weer 50 vat. Dit is ongelukkig super rugby. Hulle is 'n span met conference, hulle is 'n span wat reg baie goed speel. Ek het baie respek vir hulle. Baie van ouetjies het vir my rugby gespeel en ek weet hoe gevaarlik hulle is. En ding met hulle is, hulle is 'n span met believe it. Jy gaan met opwees vir dit. Wat ek wil op bal sien vanaand vir my ouens is, hulle is in vir die fight. Ons geleenthede gewees en so ons gaan nie net soontoe om net vir die event te gee. Ons gaan soontoe om te speel. En seker maak en kyk so moeilik as moontlik maar kyk hoe hy wen kan kry volgende week. So alles is baie goeie span, kom ons kyk nie verby dit nie. Maar ek het baie goeie youngsters en mense wat vol speel. So 'n interessante game.
Het ek jou vanaand bemoedig dat julle mense wat ervare span het wie hulle gespeel het ons All Blacks krapskakel wat takties knap was. Het ek jou bemoedig dat julle na rustyd waar julle agter was so kon inkom en inisiatief neem my nou en oorwinning gekom.
Ja, Jesus, ons net in die eerste helfte Koos, daar's 2 passes net moes gegaan het as 'n skoor, jy weet, ons kry 3 punte in plaas van die 7 punte. Nou toe kry hulle 1 chip oor, 2 ouens gaan vir die bal, lekker die bal reg deur dan skoor, dan sit jy nou jy 10-3 agter. Hier voor halfte die tackles verloor as die bal. Weet jy, daar's soveel geleenthede gewees. En jy kan maklik in teruggaan en dan sê okay, nou kop laat saak. Maar wat hulle uitgekom het, ons is rustig altyd in die kleedkamer, ouens sê luister, nou het ons dit, ons gaan. En ons het dit gehad. En ongelukkig die rooi kaart het ons teruggesit in daai posisie op die einde van die dag. En ja, dit is maar wat dit is.
Wat sê jy van ou se Jade Sigling het nie 'n slegte debuut gehad nie, toe gaan moes hy daai tackle teen die einde wat sê jy so.
Jade, moenie tackles mis. Jade, baie lief vir jou, moenie tackles mis.
Hoor jy Jade?
Wat sal ek sê, hoor jy Jade? Nee, ek dink Jade het lank genoeg wag sy kans. Ons moet hom dou. Dis die grootste vlak wat in ons lewe gespeel. Hy gaan foute maak. Ek sê weer eens wat ek voorheen gesê het, maar mense kan my kritiseer soveel wil. We are in the people business. As jy een nou gaan afskryf, na een wedstryd gaan jy groot fout maak. Jy gaan nooit spelers kry wat jy nie glo en jy vertrou nie. Ek dink Jade was skitterend in die wedstryd. Hy het 1 fout gemaak. Dan kan ek terug gaan na die Chiefs game toe waar Jamba ingetackle het en skoor hy uit die buitekant om te verloor ons game. En Jamba's experience. Nee wat, ek sal Jade net so, ons is weer reg. Jade kom al lang pad saam, maar hy's reg, hy's 'n goeie rugby speler.